He was a king without courage, a leader torn between fear of man and fear of God. His name was Zedekiah, the last king of Judah. And his story is not just ancient history. It's a warning for every generation that dares to ignore the voice of God. In 597 BC, Zedekiah was placed on the throne of Judah by Babylon's king Nebuchadnezzar. He was just 21, inexperienced, insecure, and surrounded by voices pulling him in every direction. But there was one voice that stood out. Jeremiah, the prophet of God. "Surrender to Babylon," Jeremiah pleaded. "It is the will of the Lord. Disobedience will bring destruction." But Zedekiah? He wavered. He feared the people more than he feared God. He listened to false prophets, political advisors, and his pride, but ignored the word of the Lord. He even imprisoned Jeremiah for speaking the truth. He wanted peace without repentance. In 586 BC, judgment fell. Jerusalem was burned, the temple destroyed. Zedekiah fled, but was captured. His sons were slaughtered before his eyes, and then his eyes were put out. The last thing he ever saw was the consequence of his rebellion. Zedekiah's story is tragic, but it's not just a historical footnote. It's a mirror to us. How often do we know God's will, but delay, ignore, choose comfort over obedience? We live in a world full of voices, culture, politics, popular opinion. But what voice are you listening to? Are you like Zedekiah, knowing the truth, but paralyzed by fear? Or will you stand like Jeremiah, faithful, even when it costs everything? The good news? Even after judgment, God still had a plan. From the ruins of Judah would come the Lion of Judah, Jesus Christ, the true King who obeyed the Father perfectly. Where Zedekiah failed, Christ triumphed. Where rebellion brought destruction, obedience brings salvation. Zedekiah's fall is a warning, but through Christ, it becomes an invitation to listen, to obey, to trust, because the voice of God still speaks. Will you answer? Subscribe for more biblical truth. Comment your thoughts below.